Hello friends, welcome to the sessions for discussion about the sensitive ground fault detection. On the sensitive ground fault detection, we have discussed around 9 sessions before, and in our 10th session right now we are discussing about the 3I0 threshold, about 3I0 compensated, and some of the blocks here. In the previous session, in 9th session, we discussed about them. In 8th session and 9th session, we discussed about the direction measuring method, about the angle correction, about the minimum polarization current, and reduction area into the first and fourth quadrant. And direction determination delay, we said that we give some delay because it's required for waiting till the system is more in transient condition, and it will, if we do not give this delay to the signal, then the direction will be misguided, or we can say that the determined direction is wrong. So suppose the V0 passes the first block of the threshold, we said 30 volts, around 30 volts. It depends on our system. And the direction determination delay. Then this is a release signal. This signal is supplied to the block of direction determination. But this block of the direction determination also has a V0 from here, and 3I0 compensated. This is the compensated value of the zero sequence current. We already discussed that the in first and second session that what is this zero sequence current compensated value. Some angle correction, angle error compensation is required to achieve the compensated zero sequence current. This compensated value of the zero sequence current is supplied to our block of the direction determination block. And the output of this block is supplied to the compensation with the direction, the set direction, that which direction is it is set. Then this signal is supplied to another block of AND, and this block of AND also takes values from the zero sequence compensated current when it passes this threshold. Of course, this threshold is that zero sequence current compensated value threshold. This is almost the same of the minimum polarization current, whatever we give the value. Of course, this is the compensated value, this amount of current which passes that threshold. We are giving that threshold for the compensated value, but this is the actual current. And AND signal is now taking one is from the zero sequence voltage and zero sequence current. Now it is supplied to AND, and the output is now 1. This signal comes to another block of AND. This block of AND, it is also controlled by the blocking function of fault extinction. When there is a fault and it is extinguished after some time, then if it is detected that the fault is extinguished, then the output of this signal becomes 1, and the reverse and the inverted part of that signal, that is 0, is now supplied to AND, and if it is detected that the fault is extinguished, there is no fault in the system, then this block becomes, the output of this block becomes 0. But suppose there is the fault is not extinguished and the output of this signal is now 0. Now 1 is supplied to the AND block and the output is coming to the pickup. This pickup occurs, and this pickup is right now applied to here. Now we have this pickup, and another operation is done onto this signal. Now suppose that there is some amount of the current, we have some residual current into our core balance transformer. Suppose this is output of core balance transformer. Some amount of the current, the residual current, comes due to the inrush of the transformer or due to the inrushes in the system. Then should our function operate if there is a inrush in the system? That is selected by the block or block yes or no of the inrush current detection. If the current is if it is detected that there is an inrush current, an inrush ground comes, and we select that it should be blocked if there is inrush. We select yes in the function groups. Then inrush ground is detected. Then the output of this one AND block becomes 1, and this is supplied to another block of AND. We know that this is only the signal from that is going to be supplied to the pickup. If it is trying to pick up, here we have 1, and here also we have 1. Now the output becomes 1. Now here it is displayed and it's showed to the system. It is recognized by the system that an inrush block operates. It means now we have an inrush current, and furthermore we should not pick up. That it will block all operation of the system. If we select this one, yes. And we have an inrush. Otherwise it will operate even though if there is an inrush current. Block delay and operation, this is the signal that it operates. Also the block from an inrush it comes to, and here becomes 1, the 0 is applied, now the 0, now the output becomes 0. Even though we have here a signal of 1. So it will not operate and our operation will be blocked. An operation and fault recording block, this one blocks if the system should operate or not. Overall, whether all functions should operate or not. We can block all of these functions by block, and we can reset all of these functions by the reset of whole stage. But this block, the block of operation, it blocks only the system to operate. The other operations are performed, the direction is determined, this signal goes to the ground fault detection, and ground fault, it will show our system, it will go to the logs of the system that we have ground fault, and the method is selected as a cos phi measuring or sine measuring method. The operation delay, we give this delay around 300 milliseconds or 100 milliseconds that our operation should be delayed. And the dropout is on our main function. This is the dropout delay. The dropout delay is on our main function, and the operate delay for this function of 3I0 by measuring sine or cosine is on the stage itself. It was about the sensitive ground fault detection by our first method, that is this one, which we covered. We said about the setting values, and we said whatever the knowledge behind of the setting is. In the next sessions, we will discuss about the directional transient ground fault detection. And if you have not subscribed our channel, please subscribe our channel and help us to provide you more interesting, deep knowledge, free for you forever. And kindly subscribe the channel, kindly like the video and share with your friends so that they can enjoy whatever we have discussed. If you, by yourself, try to understand whatever is in the function behind the relay operation and the setting values, it takes much time of you. And watching these videos by series, step by step, will almost master you in understanding the deep knowledge behind of operation of relays and also understanding the setting values.